The fourth Rebbe of Chabad was called the Rebbe Marash, Rebbe Shmuel. In his community, there lived a very rich man, wonderful person, golden personality, friendly, helpful, charitable, pleasant, until he got home. When he would get home and he would be alone with his wife, he was awful. He was just just a terrible ogre. He was always angry. Nothing she did was right. All of his faults that he had, and he had a lot of them, were whatever he did was always right. So finally, for some reason, nobody could figure out, and people almost didn't even believe, how bad he was. And once in a while, some people got glimpses of it. The Rebbe, of course, knew. And one day, the guy decided he's going to get divorced. He's leaving. He said to his wife he wants a divorce. She refused. He said, I don't want to divorce you. I love you. I think you're a good person. I don't know why you're crazy just around me. He said, that's no wife. So he left. He left. He ran away. He ran away to some town, far away town. And there he was living his life. A year, 2 years, 3 years. People tried to talk to him. No way. Nothing was going to help. We're not going to come back. So they offered his wife, listen, he wants to give a divorce. Why don't you divorce him? She says, but I love him. Why should I divorce him? He's a nut. Right? He'll come to his senses and he's a good person. Look, you see, with everybody else, he's wonderful. He's good. He's friendly. For some reason with me, he doesn't. Anyway, one day, this man, 5 years later, whatever he is, he comes to his senses one day, says, what have I done? What did I do? Why did I leave my wife? Such a wonderful woman. She's so pleasant. She's so nice. And she was willing to bear with an evil person like me, how I treated her wrong. And so, because in those days, there was no telephone or anything like that. So he said, that's it. I'm going to go back home. He figured maybe he'll write a letter, but a letter would take a while. He's going to go back home personally and he'll ask forgiveness and they should give him. So on his way back home, he passed the city of Lubavitch. And he decided to go into the Rebbe. So he went into the Rebbe, told the Rebbe the good news, I'm coming back to my wife. I came to my senses. And the Rebbe said, but didn't you have a big business deal that was going on? He said, yeah, there's a big business deal I have going on with this rich person, a tremendous rich person, but that's further away. He said, no, before you go home to your wife, immediately go and travel to that, finish the business deal. I said, but Rebbe, you know how I am. I changed my mind. I've decided. I see the good in my wife, and I realize I was wrong. I want to ask for forgiveness. We're going to make a deal. If I ever get angry again, she'll remind me of this. The Rebbe said, I'm telling you what to do. Go and finish the business deal first. I said, okay. So we went. He went to finish the business deal. It was a one-day travel, and he was very worried that he was going to, change his mind again about his wife. After all, he lived 5-6 years without his wife. He did okay. He was a businessman. He did all right. He didn't miss anything. But nevertheless, the Rebbe told him to go. So he went to this big business deal where he was supposed to do, and he went to the man's office. He wasn't there. They told him he was at home. He went to the man's home, and there he was with a suitcase, 2 suitcases. There was a carriage waiting for him. It was locking his door. So he went to the man's, as it were, you're going, oh, hello, Mr. Groyce, or whatever his name is. Hello. Listen, we have this big business deal that we were going to make, remember? Oh, yeah. But I'll go, I'll come back, and we'll make the business. He says, listen, I think we should finish the deal right now. So wherever you're going to go, it won't be, on your mind. I said, okay, you know what? Okay, we'll make the deal. So we opened up the door. They went back inside, signed all the papers. Our hero, whatever his name, he gave a big down payment or whatever. He made the purchase, and he made the deal, and he finished it. And the man, they shook hands. The man took his bags, got in the carriage, and he left. And then this man went back home, and his wife was happy to see him, and they made peace between each other, and they went to the Rebbe. They made an agreement, whether that anytime he got mad again, he would do this, he would say this, and it would pleasure. In fact, what happened is that the businessman that he made the deal with, he left his house and he never came back. Whatever happened to him, nobody knows, but nevertheless, he never returned. And if that man wouldn't have made the business deal when he did, as he would have lost a golden opportunity to make a tremendous amount of money, and from that money, he could give tremendous amounts of charity. And the Rebbe saw that was going to happen. So he realized that following what the Rebbe said, even though there was a danger involved, that he would change his mind and he would decide not to return to his wife. But if you do what the Rebbe says, it always comes out okay. And that's the example for us now. A lot of times we want to do things, but if it's the opposite of what the Rebbe says, and you have to know what the Rebbe says, that it could be that we miss out on big benefits. Have a good day with Mashiach. Now, God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. And I'll put up this other class that I did and that I didn't record, God willing, later today.